Let's take a look at the limit as x goes to negative 2 of x over the quantity x squared minus 4 squared. So first of all, what happens if I plug in negative 2? Okay, so on the top I'm going to get negative 2, of course. On the bottom I'm going to get negative 2 squared, which is 4, minus 4, so that gives me 0. Okay, so I've got the form negative 2 over 0. That tells me that I'm at a vertical asymptote. So the form of a number, a non-zero number over 0, always tells us that we're at a vertical asymptote. So I now know that there's a vertical asymptote at x equals negative 2. So in turn, knowing this tells me a lot about the limit as x goes to negative 2. It tells me that on either side of negative 2, on either side of the asymptote, the function's either going to negative infinity or positive infinity. So I need to check both sides of that asymptote to see what's actually happening. Okay, so to do that, we're going to simply look at the one-sided limits as x goes to negative 2 from the right and from the left. Okay, so let's start with the limit as x goes to negative 2 from the right of x over x squared minus 4 quantity squared. So because I'm approaching a vertical asymptote, I know that this answer either has to be positive infinity or negative infinity. And I simply need to check the sign of the function really close to negative 2 to see which of those is the case. Okay, and the way I usually do that is just by checking the sign of the numerator and the denominator. Okay, so I'm going from negative 2 from the right. So that's values that are just a little bit greater than negative 2. So my numerator is going to be negative because a value that's just a little bit greater than negative 2 is still negative. But my denominator is going to be positive because it's squared. So it's always going to be positive. So I've got a negative over a positive. So that's a negative number overall. So the limit as x goes to negative 2 from the right is negative infinity. Okay. We also need to check the limit as x goes to negative 2 from the left. And once again, the possibilities are only positive or negative infinity, and we're going to also do a little sign chart. Okay, so negative 2 from the left, that's values that are just slightly less than negative 2. Okay, so once again, my numerator is going to be negative. And once again, my denominator is going to be positive because it is squared. Okay, so this is a negative overall again. And I see that I'm approaching negative infinity as I go to negative 2 from the left. So because my one-sided limits are the same, they're both negative infinity, that allows me to say for my final answer that the limit as x goes to negative 2 of this function equals negative infinity. Okay, you can also always check your answer with a graph. So if I were to put a graph of this function, this is it right here, and I am going to negative 2, remember? So this is where I'm looking at here. And you can see that I'm going to negative infinity.